What if I told you there's a quiet secret hiding in plain sight? A secret that could transform your years of hard work, the endless late nights, the sacrifices, the pressure into a life of true freedom. For every parent juggling bills and bedtime stories, every young professional grinding to get ahead, every doctor and lawyer giving their all, and every entrepreneur pouring their soul into their business, there's a moment when you wonder, is this all there is? You're not just working for a paycheck. You're trading your most valuable asset, your time, for a future that feels uncertain, a retirement that feels like a distant fantasy. But what if that fantasy is not only real, but it's closer than you think? What if you already have the key to unlocking it, and you don't even know it? I'm not here to sell you a dream. I'm here to show you the cold, hard truth about a simple, powerful tool that can turn $100,000 into a lifelong income stream. This isn't about getting rich quick. It's about building a machine that works for you. So one day, you don't have to work at all. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to do it. Let's get real for a moment. You've been told to save for retirement. You've probably heard about investing in the S&P 500, and that's a good start. But for most people, that advice feels generic, impersonal. It doesn't speak to the deepest human need, which isn't just to have money, but to have freedom. Freedom from worry, freedom to choose how you spend your time, freedom to be present with your loved ones. What if I told you there's an investment vehicle that's specifically designed to generate that freedom? It's called VYM, the Vanguard High Dividend Yield ETF. Now, don't let the technical name scare you. Think of it like this. VYM is a collection of some of the most reliable, stable, and profitable companies in the world, companies that are so successful, they share a piece of their profits with you, the investor, on a regular basis. They don't just reinvest everything back into the company, they pay out a dividend. These aren't flashy tech startups. These are the foundational pillars of our economy, the companies that make the things we use every day, rain or shine. This isn't about market speculation. It's about owning a piece of the world's most enduring businesses. And here's where the magic truly begins. Imagine you're a professional, a doctor, a lawyer, a dentist. You have a high income, but your time is not your own. Or maybe you're an entrepreneur who built a business from the ground up, but the thought of ever truly stepping away feels impossible. Or you're a young person just starting, feeling like you have to climb a mountain of debt. No matter where you are, you have the ability to build a financial foundation. So let's talk numbers, because numbers don't lie. What if you had $100,000 invested in VYM? As of my last check, VYM's dividend yield is roughly 3%. Now, 3% might not sound like much, but let's do the math. 3% of $100,000 is $3,000 per year. That's not a one-time bonus. That's a steady stream of income. You're not selling a stock or cashing out an investment. You're simply collecting your share of the profits. Now, $250 a month might not sound like rich to you, but let's stop and really think about what that represents. It's not just money. It's a choice. It's the choice to cover your car payment without stressing. It's the choice to have one less bill to worry about every single month. For a parent, that could mean the difference between stressing about school supplies or being able to buy them without a second thought. For a young professional, it could be the start of a serious savings fund that builds momentum. For a business owner, it's a small bit of financial security that exists outside of their own business, a true safety net. This is where the profound shift happens. You are no longer just a consumer of your income. You are now the owner of an income-generating asset. You're no longer trading your time for money. You're using your money to buy back your time. This is what it means to build a passive income stream. And it's not some crazy convoluted scheme. It's what the truly wealthy have been doing for generations. They don't just work for money. They put their money to work for them. As the old proverb goes, he who works with his hands is a laborer. He who works with his hands and his head is a craftsman. But he who works with his hands, his head, and his heart is an artist. And he who puts money to work for him is a king. You don't have to be a king to start. You just have to be wise enough to plant a seed. But wait, it gets even better. Because $100,000 isn't the final destination. It's just the start. What if that $3,000 of annual income, that extra $250 a month, was reinvested? This is where the magic of compounding turns your garden into a forest. Instead of spending that income, you use it to buy more shares of VYM. The next year, your dividend check is a little bigger. The year after that, it's bigger still. The growth snowballs. What started as $100,000 could become $200,000, then $300,000, and on, all while generating an ever-increasing stream of income. This isn't about luck. It's about patience and discipline. It's about a quiet, powerful commitment to your future self. The biggest lie we tell ourselves is that we have to do it all alone, that financial security is a solitary battle. But what I want you to understand is that it's not about how much you earn today. It's about what you do with what you have. It's about being an architect of your own future. For the young person watching this is the time to start. Every dollar you invest today has decades to grow. For the parent, this is about building a legacy, a safety net for your family that goes beyond life insurance. For the professional, this is your escape hatch, your way out of the grind when you're ready. For the entrepreneur, this is a portfolio that's as completely separate from the risk of your business as true diversification of your personal wealth. Financial freedom isn't about being a millionaire. It's about having enough passive income to cover your basic living expenses. That's the real goal. And with VYM, that goal is tangible and achievable. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a get-rich-slow, but get-rich-certain plan. It's a profound shift from being an employee of your money to being the boss of your money. So, where do you go from here? The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Don't let this be just another video you watch. Let this be the day you decide to take control. If you have a 401k, an IRA, or a simple brokerage account, you can buy VYM. The tools are already there. The only thing missing is your decision to act. So, I have a question for you. Are you going to keep trading your time for money? Or are you ready to put your money to work for you? Take the first step. Look up VYM, understand its components, and decide today to plant that seed. The future version of you, the one laughing on that beach, hiking that trail, or just enjoying a quiet afternoon with family is waiting for you to get started. Don't let them down. Your freedom is waiting. If you want to learn more about how to build a portfolio for true financial freedom, click here to watch my next video on next video title.